All right, Dad, you're live. You're rolling.
This is called eye design. Does the eye look like its sole purpose is sight? Could the eye have come into existence without a designer? Can you imagine a system with no intelligence, no planning, no input, no purpose, no direction, no goal or intended outcome, with no ability to manipulate or organize anything, come up with a seeing eye? Each component of the eye is essential to sight. The lens gives focus. The iris adjusts the amount of light. The retina has receptors that gather information. The clear liquid within the eye holds its shape. The optic nerve sends the message to the brain. The brain captures the impulses and sight happens. The muscles connected to the eye give it motion. The placement of the eye is in the skull, and that gives it protection. The use of two eyes gives depth perception. The eyelids protect the eyes from intense light. The eyelids blink in conjunction with tear ducts to keep the eye moist. The eyelashes keep debris out of the eye. The eyebrows also keep debris out of the eye. And the placement of the eye in the head gives an elevated view for optimum viewing. Eye placement behind the knee would not detect any of those low branches. If any one of these features is missing, sight would not happen. Can any other conclusion be reached but that the eye has a design aimed at producing sight? Could that many features line up without a design? If there is a design, isn't eye design irrefutable? Then there must be a designer. The chain of logic is just looking at the evidence and drawing a conclusion based on the evidence. Taken a step further, the seeing eye could not exist without a beating heart to supply nutrients to the eye, a skeletal system to hold the head upright, a muscular system to move the head and the eye, and a brain to turn the images to sight. The eye has to be part of a living organism in order to function. This implies a much more intensive eye design concept. The evidence gives overwhelming credence to the eye being designed. A designed eye must have a designer. Who, other than God, could be such a masterful designer? So, in essence, the eye is giving silent testimony of its wonderful design every time it opens, and awe-inspiring images instantly appear. Our seeing eyes reveal the marvel of all that surrounds us and also gives us a glimpse of the designer himself. May the saying of old be true, seeing is believing. The eye was designed to see. Seeing opens a world to us unequaled by any other sense. Seeing our world lets us see all that has been created. This we see the Creator.
So it'd take a lot of faith, more than I have, to just think this all just happened with a big bang, and the intricate design all came just into being. What was that?
Okay.
Oh,
Well, just statistically, how how could you, the statisticians calculate how likely it would be for these two things to line up. And then if you have three things lined up, it's way more. And then if you have 14 things lined up, it's just like, no, this is
Right.
the chances of that happening are so remote that it's just non-existent.
Right.
So just statistically to have that many things lined up to the statistician, he's just like, he's going to be shaking his head. No, we couldn't reasonably think that those can line up like that just by chance.
Yeah. Even with all the time in the world, all the heat and pressure. Yeah.
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 Really compounded that you have to have a living organism to make it work.
Yeah.
It compounds.
Yeah, that's good. Good detail.